SummerSlam 1999. The Attitude Era is in full throttle. Chaos, controversy, and the governor of Minnesota calling the shots. But does this show hold up 26 years later? I think it's time that we press play and we find out. Hey, Scott Barratt, and you're back with the burning truth. And I'm back with the man who puts the slam in SummerSlam. It's Matt Burns, everybody.
Absolutely love it.
You got it, though. The applause did kick in. You know what? I was so happy with my intro that I forgot to do the applause.
It's fine. It's a delayed reaction. They're in awe of it.
That's it, mate. That is it. How are you, Matt Burns? You okay?
I'm quite all right. I will say, a bit of a busy weekend. You might have noticed a small smidge of a tan from the Saturday, but I've also got
I think I'm looking a bit bronzy.
Got a few burns.
Hey, Matt Burns has got some burns
as well, because I didn't exactly cover all areas when I should have done. Could have been much worse.
How was your weekend then, Matt Burns? What did you get up to? Because we haven't talked about this off air because we wanted to talk about it on the pod. So come on, what have you been up to?
Well, on Saturday, I decided to get up early because I got invited to a bit of a last minute carnival, or shall we say, Black Country Festival.
Lovely.
Which was at the Brockmore Community Centre, and it was basically there. The actual festival was there to build revenue and help keep the community centre open.
Great cause. Because community centre is so important.
It is, because at the moment they believe that they're struggling because they're not getting much funding and everything, so they're actually falling a bit behind. They just want to try to keep the bills going, but they're also trying to keep that community guide for the elderly, the youth, the young children, and everything. So I went down there with the wrestling ring was called by TTW, who were actually sort of running the wrestling event for the festival part. So what they sort of did is put the ring sort of central, or right near the actual building, and had the amenities around it.
Fantastic. So central bit of wrestling for Operation Save. What was it called? Bradmore?
The Brockmore Community Centre.
Brockmore Community Centre. Absolutely. Wrestling comes to save the day for Brockmore Community Centre. And I'm sure that had something to do with our friends down at Black Country Radio.
That's it, did, because they were the ones who actually
show.
It was actually the whole station.
Oh, fantastic.
But that wrestling show were involved, and both of them were there.
Fantastic. Well done, guys, if you're listening to this. And well done, Matt Burns, for going down and supporting. I think that's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Great cause. We've got some wrestling coming up ourselves this weekend, don't we, Matt Burns? Saturday night, Coppenhall Working Men's Club.
Oh, that we do. And I can honestly say I am absolutely looking forward to it. But, especially seeing as it's a tag team debut.
Tag team debut for the Hammer Slammers. 3 guesses who they are. Might be me and Matt Burns. So the Hammer Slammers will be on for Saturday night. Coppenhall
Working Men's Club.
Got you. Spot on. For 7 bouts, I believe, have been announced. Maybe I'm right or wrong there.
6 bouts.
6 bouts that have been announced. Sorry, it's because your last one had about 72 bouts. So this one, 6 bouts that have been announced. Fantastic card. Some great UK talent on there that I've seen. Angus James getting a singles match himself. I believe I've seen Chase.
Chase Alcala.
Chase Alcala's on the card, and give us some other names, Matt Burns. That
Stephen
are
Keane, and also the Snake Prince as well. Scott Wenlock, who released a bit of a 5-minute promo of where he's down talking or sort of getting his a few words off his chest. But we also had Stephen Keane also showing some love to his number one appreciator. Although let's just say this, some gifts you can't take back.
Absolutely. So you can find out all the detail on that. Search UKWA on all the socials. UKWA are absolutely everywhere, and going to be even more coming out this week. I imagine loads of posts ready for the big event on Saturday night. If you're in the Crewe area, get yourself to Coppenhall Working Men's Club. All the details on there, and we'll also post them on our socials. Matt Burns will give them some reposts today, so everybody knows where to find the Hammer Slammers if they need to. What are we here for, though, Matt Burns? We're here, really excited for this, for SummerSlam 1999. Last week, we watched SummerSlam 92. This week, SummerSlam 99. Loving it.
Well, actually, if you think about it, it's actually not just that. Because before we did the 1992, we also watched the 2025 SummerSlam.
Oh yeah, of course. So we are in SummerSlam mode right now. So we will have had eyes on the golden era of WWE SummerSlam. We will have had the Attitude Era of WWE SummerSlam and the modern era, which I'm calling the reality era of WWE SummerSlam. So really interesting, probably at the end of this to do a bit of a comparison. However, I do want to say we're only going to watch half the card tonight, right? And we're going to watch the second, maybe later in the week. We're looking probably Wednesday or Thursday night, if I'm right.
That's about right.
If you're listening on the podcast, you'll get it all in one go, you lucky buggers. But if you are watching along live on YouTube, or you're watching this back on YouTube, the second part will be linked below after Wednesday or Thursday night. How do we do a watch along, Matt Burns?
Simple. Here's how it works. Get your SummerSlam 1999 ready on Peacock, Netflix, DVD, or however you want to watch, as long as it's legal.
Get it legal.
Cue it to the very start of the event. And then, when we count down 3, 2, 1, play, hit play at the same time as us. From there, we'll guide you through every match with live reactions, insight, and some classic wrestling trivia, and some possible modern day news potentially as well.
Fantastic. I suppose there's only one question left then, Matt Burns. Are you ready? That's because I got my Besties DX top on. I said, are you ready? Right, let's do it. Let's, if everybody's had a chance to do that. If you haven't, press pause. Go and find SummerSlam. Come back. Give you 3, 2, 1, and play. And we're kicking off, Matt Burns, with that classic Attitude Era start. And we're going to get a bit of an update to where we are now on the card, which is WWE in 1999. And I'm going to have to just mess with my speakers for a second because I am so far off where I should be.
You're so far away from it.
Well, I've managed to mess this up, but I'm just going to sync myself up with the rest of the card now. Do you want to talk us through what's on the screen, Matt Burns?
At the moment, we've got a vignette of Vince McMahon walking down with his tight referee shirt. We're talking Dude Love.
Oh, yeah, this is the year before at 1998, where it was Dude versus Austin for the WWF title. And Vince was supposed to be the ref, and Austin counted the 3. Classic Austin McMahon. And then the next time there was a special guest referee for a title match, it was Shane McMahon. And that's when The Undertaker stole the WWF title from Steve Austin. Lots of special guest refs in this time because we watched WrestleMania 15, and obviously there was a whole match to see who was going to be the special ref. Would it be Big Show? Would it be Mankind? We know eventually it was Mankind. And Jesse Ventura is going to be the ref for this match, which was huge at the time because he was the serving governor of California.
My way or the highway. And it was brutal.
Absolutely. And we know, we've talked about this loads, but this is 99 is peak my wrestling fandom.
Yeah.
I know yours is early 2000. Like, that's one of your favorite times.
I do enjoy some
Mankind,
of the
Cactus.
stuff.
I know you prefer some of I know you like some of this stuff as well, but this is like, when I think about wrestling growing up, this is what I think of first.
Yeah. No, I can see
why.
why.
From WrestleMania to SummerSlam 99 is
Oh,
my
yeah.
peak 6 months fandom. For me, that's mine, if you like. Probably from the Rumble, actually, to SummerSlam. We're coming to the end of that for me now. Towards the end of 99, I lost a bit of focus, but picked it back up towards the end of 2000.
For myself, I feel as though I was a little bit lucky because it's like 1999 was a great year. It had its highs, it had its lows, and everything. But the thing is, this is peak attitude.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I feel as much as I enjoyed, the 2000, which had some memorable moments and memorable feuds, you can't deny that 1999 wasn't a great year. It really was. And right now we are checking out SummerSlam 1999, where, as we say, we have got some unique matches.
Oh, yeah.
On this event.
Show. I'm unsure whether some of these unique matches come in the first half, which will be tonight. But either way, what we've realised, I think, and you'll agree, through these 99 watch-alongs, is even an Al Snow Bob Holly hardcore match can be entertaining on these shows. Like, some of this has been, I think, is looked back at really underrated.
I like how you mentioned a hardcore match and mentioned one of the two.
Here we go. And Jesse Ventura's already starting, laying down the law to Triple H with his leather hat on. Oh, he's not happy with China. Interesting choice for a special guest referee for a triple threat match.
It is, but the difference is, at least with him, if he's gonna do something, he's gonna do it.
And here we go, mate. We've literally had, in the last 4 weeks since the last pay-per-view, which would have been Fully Loaded, we watched last, I think.
Yeah.
We've literally had the debut of the Ayatollah of rock and roller, Y2J Chris Jericho. And this is him. They're almost trying to recreate the thing with the guy, I forget the guy's name in WCW now, the truck driver who became part of the show.
You got me thinking now.
But they're trying to recreate it with the finger.
Harold.
I thought that was brilliant.
It was Harold. Harold, because he just said it. He goes, "It's how you do it." Harold goes, "I'm not Harold. I'm Howard."
I'm not sure it was Harold. Here comes Double J and Deborah.
So you're in Scott's good graces when you're starting off the event. The pay-per-view with
the Double J, baby.
Jeff
Do you know what? And probably as a red-blooded man, I should be saying my favorite bit of this is Deborah, but it's not. It's Double J. I absolutely love. Do you know what? In 1999, I hated Double J, but in 2025, he's so underrated. He might be my favorite wrestler on the card. And I know that's really because Austin's my guy, but honestly, Double J.
It's one of them. It goes to show that perspective can change everything.
Yeah, absolutely. As a kid, hated him. As an adult, I can't tell you how much I appreciate Double J.
That's what I mean, straight off the bat.
If you're watching along, guys, get your comments in. If you're watching SummerSlam 99 with us, we're currently at 5 minutes and 56, 57, 58, 59, 6 minutes dead. If you're watching along and you want to be synced up with us, it was Ralphus, Matt Burns. Ralphus.
But if you look, there's some arguing here.
Yeah, he's telling her to go back to the back. He doesn't want her out there. She's a liability, as our Deborah.
Ooh. Would you say it was a liability?
Absolutely. Absolutely a liability. She was not a good manager. And the king says there can't be a SummerSlam without puppies. There absolutely can be. We've got Double J. What more do we need?
Oh, the crowd showing their love. Their thoughts of Double J. And Double
Looking
J.
at the real deal now. Woo! Here he comes. Everyone's favorite Brown. D'Lo Brown. Not Monty Brown. D'Lo Brown.
Not the Pals.
Not the what? Oh, D'Lo's taking Deborah. Oh dear.
I think this is quite a bit of a stroke of genius.
Oh, absolutely. And this is when he was the Euro Continental Champion. I love that double champ.
Yeah. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is actually a double championship match, isn't it?
Are they both on the line for D'Lo? How did D'Lo win both these titles in 1999? Because I remember him floundering.
I think it all depends on roughly when, but at the same time, he's got the titles, he's got the puppies, he's got the entrance.
The thing is with this, the titles changed hands so often in 99, didn't they?
Yeah. You didn't know exactly when to...
There was no such thing as a long reign, was there?
No, there really wasn't. Especially the mid-card titles. And lower tier titles. Especially for them. Because there was always a change somewhere. A new talent to push.
Oh, great right hand from D'Lo Brown. And here we go. We got D'Lo versus Jeff Jarrett. Did you say you think this is for both titles, Matt Burns?
Yep.
And then, oh, big power slam from D'Lo. That was lovely, you know. It's interesting because now when you see a power slam, you see like Randy Orton, the really snap power slam, the really small. That he's giving full rotation, stretch into the air. It's something I might steal.
It's right, you haven't?
Yeah, well, I am now. It's just gone into my repertoire. But listen, if you've been wrestling guys like Mayhem, you'd know too. It's difficult to get them up. Oh, D'Lo puts Jeff down. 2 count. Big kick out from Double J. Wearing the silver and blue biker shorts. Ref watch, Matt Burns. Any ideas?
Tim White.
Former handler of Andre the Giant.
Tim White.
Tim White, well done. I love 1999 ref watch. Do you know that's how into wrestling I was in 99. Not only did I know all the wrestlers' hometowns, I knew the refs' names, the refs' hometowns. Oh, great. What a reverse that was. See that? Into a sidewalk slam. And a drop kick.
Clean.
Jarrett doesn't leave his feet very often, so it's nice to see a drop kick and D'Lo comes out of the ring. And then a sliding drop kick. Or a baseball slide.
So.
And another big right hand. Underrated part of Jeff Jarrett's game. He punches as well as the king. An absolutely great punch. Look at that. Great punch from Jarrett. Talked about this last week, didn't we? But I'm much more a fan, as a babyface anyway, I'm a big fan of an open palm slap.
Yeah.
But for a heel, I totally see the punch.
Yeah. But a good strike can set a good tone.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh. On the barricade. Jeff Jarrett's in the crowd.
D'Lo got something in mind here. A suplexing back over the guardrail. Reversed by Jarrett, which I'm glad because the steps are there. And D'Lo straight back into the apron.
Could have been much worse.
And then, sent him shoulder first into that ring post. Jarrett does not want this match to end on a count out. And then there we go. D'Lo into the corner. Oof.
That's what a lot of people say. I think, oh, that doesn't hurt. Yeah, it does.
I mean, if we go back, if we just think about this for a second, Matt Burns, we said we were going to compare to the 92 SummerSlam. Intercontinental title obviously main evented that SummerSlam, opened 99. So big change there. Such a moment when the Bulldog defeated Bret Hart for that title at Wembley Stadium in front of, 70,000 people. And it's almost, I did say I'm surprised that they put the title on D'Lo Brown in 1999 at this point. Yeah. However, I think to use the Intercontinental title to get over, potentially, hopefully get over the next group of talent, which actually, in fairness, worked. Jeff Jarrett was champion for a time, obviously went on to become WCW champion. Just because it wasn't necessarily the title in the WWF, it still managed to get somebody over to that next level. D'Lo just never broke through that ceiling, did he?
I think with D'Lo, what haunted him was the accidents.
Yeah, and they say his mentality changed completely after that.
Yeah,
obviously it was a horrible situation with Droz, and nobody wants to be that. Nobody wants to be the guy who does that to somebody.
No.
And obviously, Droz was paralyzed from the neck down for the rest of his life. But it ain't ballet, and things can happen, and you put your body on the line, and everybody knows the choice that they're making, and you hope to God nothing like that happens, and you're as safe as you can be. But
when the old adverts used to say the hazards are real.
Yeah, don't try.
I'm not joking.
Absolutely. Tilt-a-whirl slam by D'Lo Brown on Jeff Jarrett, and then crescent kick, body slam, and it's time for that leg drop. Love that leg drop. 2 counts and Jarrett kicks out.
Dual championship match. Ooh.
Time for the lowdown.
Feeling froggy? Nah, it's a lowdown.
Yeah, D'Lo's is the lowdown. Oh, it was actually a swanton, but it was moved. And now Deborah distracting Tim White just enough. Jarrett's got the guitar. But here's Mark Henry. D'Lo, Mark Henry are friends, Matt Burns. You know what happens next?
Yep.
Boom.
Shock, hurry.
Ref didn't see it. And Jeff Jarrett beats D'Lo.
And Jeff's looking around thinking, what's going on?
And does Jeff win both the titles? So was Jeff a Euro-Continental champion as well? I did not know that.
Yep.
And it was all a plan, and Deborah's very happy. They fooled everybody. Doesn't make any sense, but they did fool everybody. Currently watching SummerSlam 99, 16 minutes, 33 seconds. We've just seen Jeff Jarrett beat D'Lo Brown for the Euro-Continental Championship. If you're watching along, get your comments in the chat. We want to know what you think.
But D'Lo Brown's got me just now thinking, what happened? I can't recognize that. I don't know what happened.
He got smashed in the back by a guitar, courtesy of the world's strongest man. Sexual chocolate Mark Henry, baby.
Now, this is interesting, seeing them now.
Yeah, we fully transitioned away from this awful vampire gimmick now. And they are now just Edge and Christian.
Wow. They are...
The Hardy Boys are the new brood now.
No. Have you seen them lately?
Oh, yeah. Well, obviously, yeah. So they last week, I believe, they got back together. Yeah.
Which is shocking.
I mean, it's fantastic is what it is. For the benefit of those with flash photography, get a picture. Adam Copeland and Christian Cage. One of my favorite ever tag teams.
Oh, yeah.
And you know what? Speaking of tag teams, Matt Burns, I know we've probably done this loads, but I think it's time that we do our first of the night. Let's have your top three. Let's have your top three WWF tag teams of 1999. We've seen loads. We've had the New Age Outlaws, Edge and Christian. We've had the Hardy Boys. We've seen the Acolytes, Mark Henry and D'Lo just split up. Owen Hart and Jeff Jarrett. You know, plenty to think about. And we're about to see Droz and Prince Albert in a second, and the Hollies. So there are some great shouts.
So, is your top three tag teams or
Of
top
1999.
three of night? I was going to sit there and say, when did the Dudleys come into play? But
Later, but in 1999. I believe.
You got me wondering now, but I'll try to do it without the Dudleys because if I can.
August 1999. So we're not far off the Dudleys. They do count for 99.
Okay, I'll put them in. For me,
Here
the
comes
New Age
brood.
Outlaws. I've got to be
New
on
Age
there.
Outlaws. Yeah.
Definitely got to be on there. I'm struggling here right now because normally I'd say to be honest with you, the three synonymous teams, actually, I'm going to drop the New Age Outlaws to 4.
Okay.
I'm going to have Matt and Jeff,
Yeah,
Hardy
the Hardys.
Boys, the Dudleys,
The Dudley Boys.
and Ian C.
Edge and Christian. Yeah. So, I mean, great shout. I would have said they are definitely my top 3 tag teams of 2000. Because that's when it really kicked off between all three of them. But for 99, I think it's still a little bit soon. I think I would go Acolytes. I would go Acolytes. I would go Jeff and Owen, and I would go New Age Outlaws. Would be my 3.
Ooh.
But if you ask me what my favorite 2000 or 2001 tag teams are, Hardy Boys, Dudley Boys, Edge and Christian. And I see why you went there because, I mean, how could you not? And I'm going to ask that question in the chat as well, Matt Burns, for anybody that wants to watch along or that is watching on, or anybody that is watching back and wants to get it in the comments below. Feel free. We want to know, who is your favorite late 90s tag team? And while we're watching this first match of tag team turmoil, Hardys versus Edge and Christian, I also want you to remember that we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. And to get there, we need your help. So please hit that subscribe button just below. It's free to do so. You get all our videos, everything on the channel, and you'll also be notified of any future watch-alongs that we do, which is pretty often now. We probably do at least 1 a month, maybe 2, depending on how things are going. But all the regular podcasts and all the other bits and bobs that we do on the channel as well. And we have been quiet on the front of reactions, interviews, etc. But all these things will be coming back with a vengeance. as we watch SummerSlam 1999, 22 minutes and 26, 27, 28 seconds, Matt Burns.
Yep. And I've actually got a very interesting question for yourself.
For me?
You could even say, I'm going to ask for your top 3. Here's the question. What are your top 3 Eurocontinental champions?
Ooh, I can't even think of any Eurocontinental champions. Can I have a second to think about it?
Yep, sure.
Let me just figure out who has been. Because we know 2. We've just seen 2, D'Lo Brown, Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah.
There have been others. I remember Kurt Angle as well, maybe. But I don't know if there's been more than 3. So
yes,
based on the fact that this is a top 3, let me figure that out. I can already say, though, that I believe there'll be 3 eyes. And at the top of those 3 eyes, there'll be a number 1 Eurocontinental champion.
I know there is one more.
Oh, my God. Did you see that? Edge and Jeff Hardy running the barricade, and Edge came off his side of the barricade and speared Jeff Hardy onto the mats. And now here goes Christian, takes out Gangrel. This match is phenomenal, Matt Burns.
And it's only just started. Hang on, Matt Hardy off top. What's going on?
Mental. Right, I've got my 3. Are you ready? Number 3, Jeff Jarrett. We've seen him tonight. He's just become the Eurocontinental champion. I'm very happy about it. Number 2, you might not count this, but I do. Rob Van Dam beat Jeff Hardy to unify the Intercontinental and European Championships. So I'm going to go Rob Van Dam being the last Eurocontinental champion. And then number 1, intensity, integrity, intelligence, Kurt Angle, the greatest Eurocontinental champion ever. And the Hardy Boys are out. Edge and Christian just defeated the Hardys. And Gangrel can get gone.
To answer your question, RVD does count.
RVD does count. We're having RVD. Here comes Viscera and Midian. And here comes a tag team you didn't want to go against. 500 pounds of Viscera.
And just think,
again for the chat, who is your favourite late 90s tag team? Is it Viscera and Midian? I can't see it, but it might be.
'90s tag team. Could you even say Men on a Mission?
Late 90s.
Fair enough.
Men on a Mission still might count, though, to be fair. Tag team turmoil. What a concept. Just a tag team gauntlet. Really good idea, this. If you've got enough decent tag teams, what a great way to fill your show. Midian gets a near fall on Christian, but kicked out. And these two are just overpowering the hell out of Edge and Christian. And he's not a small guy, Midian.
No.
Not a small guy at all.
You might sit there and think, he's not that big, but when you actually meet him, it's like, I actually met Gangrel. Right? He doesn't look massive on the TV screen. You see him in person, he is a big unit. He's and I mean, he is muscle.
And here comes Viscera, wrestling in a coat, a leather coat. Wrestling in a leather coat.
I mean,
whoa! And he hits a spinning wheel kick. Whips Edge into the corner after that spinning wheel kick. And now, Viscera takes out Midian.
Miscommunication.
Double drop kick on Viscera. Doesn't go down. Double shoulder tackle, takes Viscera out of the ring and down to the outside. Spear on Midian, and 1, 2, 3. Edge and Christian get a second win. So now we've eliminated the heel Hardy Boys. That feels weird. And Midian and Viscera. And it's an interesting time, isn't it? Heel Hardy Boys, babyface Edge and Christian. But here come Droz and Albert. Prince Albert, the A-Train. Lord Tensai. The hip-hop hippo.
Matthew Bloom.
Yeah, Matt Bloom, yeah. Droz in this era just looked like a bad stripper, didn't he?
A bit worse.
That gear is not good, man.
He could have been using his original name.
Hey?
He could have been using his original name.
Go on.
Puke. His original name was Puke.
Oh, yeah, Puke, yeah. Because he can make himself sick on cue, right?
Yeah.
And here's Prince Albert.
Ooh.
You know what? Really underrated Matt Bloom, Prince Albert, Lord Tensai, hip hop hippo.
The giant Bernard.
My favorite iteration of the character though was the one that tagged with Scotty Too Hotty after the end of Too Cool. I really liked that partnership. Don't get me wrong, I wasn't mad about him as the A-Train.
Yeah.
They tried with the A-Train, and I wasn't mad about that. But there goes Droz. But I really enjoyed his work as Albert with Scotty Too Hotty. Press slam to Edge. Christian takes out his knee. Edge in the cover. Big kick out. Mike Chioda. No, not Mike Chioda. Don't tell me. And Edge and Christian get the win there on Droz and Prince Albert. Jimmy Corderas is the one reffing currently. And here come the Acolytes. Not messing about. Straight in the ring at 29 minutes and 38, 39 seconds. And these are here just to hurt Edge and Christian. Big boot by Bradshaw. Farouk. Ooh. Absolutely pulverizing Christian. Swinging net breaker by Edge.
And just think, right now in the ring, would you predict that all 4 of them, because only one of them has been a world champion right now during this time.
Yeah.
But the other 3 would be future world champions.
Absolutely not. I thought maybe at this point, I probably would have thought one day Edge might get there, but he would have been the only one. And it took Edge some time to get there as well, to get it right.
Yeah.
The neck injury, really pushed him back.
And I feel as though
he managed to use. Go
on. He managed to use some controversy to his advantage as well.
Exactly what I was going to say. Who thought it would have been a real life affair that got him the heat he needed? Still weird in this era to see Edge and Christian as baby faces. So weird. And Bradshaw, absolutely. Just destroys Christian on the apron.
Oh, that just looks painful.
He's such a hoss, man. He's just such a beast. Aggressive, stiff. I understand why people liked him so much.
But at the same time, would you think he would have been the Tycoon money man that he'd become?
No, basically the second iteration of the $1 Million Man, wasn't he?
But inadvertently by fluke. Because he got good at the stock market. But at this time, he was going through his third gimmick or third iteration?
Yeah. The new Blackjacks.
Yeah.
He did the new Blackjacks, then he did something else, Justin Hawk. So he did Justin Hawk, then he did the new Blackjacks, and then obviously onto the Acolytes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
what a spine buster by Farouk.
Counted.
Ron Simmons, man, such a beast. And here comes the Dominator. Edge kicks himself down and puts a DDT on Farouk.
Ooh.
It's going to give him the space to get the tag.
Christian's calling for it.
He's already got his leg in the ring. He's desperate. And here we go. Hot tag for Christian. Drop kick to Bradshaw. And he made sure that one
clean.
Double line to Farouk. And Farouk goes to the outside. Drop kick to Bradshaw. And then a baseball slide this time to Farouk.
Oh, I think I know what this is.
Yeah, this is that moment.
Yeah. Oh.
Christian with a spinning DDT to Bradshaw. 1, 2, and a big kick out from Bradshaw.
A bit early. Oh yeah, it is, isn't it?
They bought the finish. That's the problem. They bought that finish.
Yeah.
And the Acolytes get the win over E&C, and now here come the Holly Cousins. And I forget Crash Holly came into it this early. I thought he was a 2000s, but here we are, summer of '99, and we've got Crash.
The Holly Cousins
for his runs as the 24/7 hardcore champion.
Went over, what was it, 300, 400 pounds?
Yeah. Dominator to Crash Holly. Nasty.
I'm just trying to remember what we kept calling Bob Holly. Was it big deal, Bob Holly?
Yeah. Bob Blinking Holly. It was hardcore. I tell you what, he was running as fast as Bron Breakker against them ropes then.
Slow down.
Veterans always say that to Bron Breakker, I bet. Just slow down. He's like, are you kidding? I can run 27 miles an hour.
Yeah, but the difference is he's got the muscle behind it. Bob Holly hasn't got as much muscle, and he's going to run into the Acolytes.
No, I think Bob Holly's svelte. I think he...
Oh, no, he is svelte, but compared to the Acolytes?
Yeah, well, compared to Crash, anyway. He gets absolutely swatted by Farouk.
Absolutely cream crackered. Ooh. Ooh. You feel the chop.
Absolutely, you do. Just going to leave you for 2 seconds, Matt Burns, okay?
That's fine. We've got Farouk who's dominating right now. He's going 1, 2, kick out from Crash. Right now, Farouk's on top. He gets Bradshaw in, who climbs over. Bit of double team. Ooh, stiff kick. Ooh, bit of a swinging net break it. It's almost like Crash had to jump up. There we go. Ooh, straight in. Great tag team work. Cut the ring in hot. There we go. I think that was clever that Bob Holly, Hardcore Holly was there. Boom! Oh, hang on, they're arguing. Oh, there's just another dysfunction. The Holly's fighting. Oh, he just regretted that. Straight into the spine buster. End of match. It just goes to show you might have dysfunction at the junction, but make sure you pay attention when you're in a tag match. Having the trust with your tag team partner does matter because it can be the difference maker. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The Acolytes have won this match. So essentially, they've won the tag team turmoil match to determine the number one contenders for the WWF Tag Team Championship. Now,
back Matt Burns, and here comes The Undertaker and The Big Show. Paul White, who is taken under his wing. I did just about catch the finish to that, so the Acolytes got the win in that tag team turmoil. Great finish for them. They go on to get a shot at the tag team champions then. Do we know who they are?
Oh, no.
Is that Chester?
Oh, no. Oh, no. It's all right. It's just, I'm just having some really bad flashbacks.
Yes, well, we'll get there probably over the next couple of pay-per-views.
I'm horrified.
Chester the dog, the Chihuahua. Speaking of dogs.
You didn't know?
Your ass better call somebody. Got my Besties DX top on for this.
I'm right. Ooh, he means business. I'm wearing Tommy Hilfiger.
Whoever wins this, Road Dogg's coming for him tomorrow. And here comes the Ayatollah. And this is an interesting time for me, in my fandom, because very quickly I went from having a favorite wrestler in Stone Cold Steve Austin to having a favorite wrestler in Y2J. And it happened because obviously towards Survivor Series, Austin gets hit by that car, right?
Yeah.
And he's kayfabed out because of his neck injury. But Y2J filled that void for me. It was just something totally different.
Do you know what I'm finding really, really weird right now? You know the Hardcore Championship?
Yeah.
Right now, we're watching it, and it's not 24/7.
No. Here he comes.
He always had a way of interrupting. He's getting paid.
He's just ripping on his new workplace.
Oh, you asked earlier who the WWF Tag Team Champions were.
Yeah.
Currently, right now, it is Kane and X-Pac.
Oh, can I change my favorite tag teams? Oh my God, 999 tag teams. Kane and X-Pac are iconic. So are the Rock and Sock Connection, though. We missed them as well.
Yeah, but we've also got their opponents for the SummerSlam 1999. The Unholy Alliance.
Yeah. Undertaker and Big Show. We saw them backstage earlier on. Jericho, man, just so good. So good on the mic. And you got to remember that Road Dogg's one of the best, right?
Yeah.
And Jericho just goes toe-to-toe easily. Spell lugubrious. Count me out, Daddy-O. I love that. Just some of the stuff he said was ridiculous, wasn't it? Degeneration X does not suck, though.
Woo! Dweebs.
Jericho, man, it doesn't get any better than that, you know. And I don't know if Road Dogg's got a retort, but
here we go.
It's hard to do a watch along for promos. I get that, but I mean, the fact that Jericho springboards from this to a couple of intercontinental European title reigns and then pretty much straight into that main event picture next year with the 2-man power trip, which then propels him into the invasion angle in 01. And Road Dogg, man, just getting the best of him with that catchphrase at the end.
You know, be careful because
let's get rid of this. You know, and by the end of 2001, that's 2 years from now, roughly, he's a world champion. In fact, by the time we get to the end of 2001, undisputed champion after beating The Rock and Austin in the same night. So, you know, the ascent of Chris Jericho is a little bit slower than Kurt Angle, but it's still incredible.
No, but when you sit there and everyone keeps talking about, and this is the thing we brought up before, the Attitude Era was the most iconic era and everything.
Yeah.
You can remember it for days and days and days and days, like it went on forever. It was the story that never ended. When you actually go back and actually watch it.
Didn't take long, did it?
No.
There's Chester. Oh, Chester the Chihuahua. What does everybody want? Or was it Pepper? Pepper, sorry, not Chester.
It was Pepper.
It was Chester.
Chester
the moose.
Was it moose or horse?
Yeah, it was like a moose head once or a horse head.
Yeah.
Pepper was the dog, sorry.
It was Pepper. I know it was Pepper because the line later on with Emil saying maybe it's filled with pepper. This is so bad. I love this. You don't see this much
on
often.
commentary now, fantastic.
No, yeah, Road Dogg's on it, but if you look,
I can see him. He's waiting just at the side for him. He's going to jump off to start this hardcore title match. Big Boss Man, obviously the hardcore champion at this time. And there we go. Huge crossbody off the staging by Al Snow. And we've started the match in the aisle.
Heading to his seats. Walking commentary.
Again, though, we talk about this every time, Matt Burns. I want to talk about it again today. But you pay your money to go and watch the show live and in person. And you buy your ticket and you sit in your seat. And then they take the action backstage and you've paid all that money and you still end up watching it on a big screen. Nothing is more frustrating to me than that.
There is a difference, though. Compared their tickets, compared to the modern day tickets.
Oh, I know it's ridiculously expensive to go and watch WWE now. I took the kids to Motorpoint in Nottingham last year, and it wasn't too bad. It was expensive, but it wasn't too bad. The tickets seem to have gone up a level this year. I can't believe he just hit him with the dog. Now he's going to hit him with that chalkboard. Oh, and he splits it in half.
Maybe they should just chalk it down.
Yeah, and that's the thing, you're landing on this. You're not just getting hit by the items. You Teddy Long reffing, but you're getting hit by these weapons. That guy's crutch. Oh, and that'll hurt enough. But then you're landing on that concrete floor backstage, and you can do all the training you want, Matt Burns. You can't prepare yourself to land on concrete. It just hurts.
Or have your head hit into the machine. I wonder if
or bang your head into a Pepsi machine. Or get hit with a blinking cylinder. Oh, my God.
Ooh, just missed him.
Very lucky. I'm this one. Equally very lucky. All that glass on the floor now. You accidentally land in it or,
Ooh. I thought that was going to fall over then.
And now Al Snow sending Boss Man into that car door.
And what upset would you be if it was your van, your car?
I think I'd be all right, because I'm pretty sure they paid for all repairs or a new vehicle. So,
woohoo!
Vince just gets a checkbook out in this era.
That was a bit of an awkward landing.
Right on that metal barricade.
Yeah.
And now they're outside in the broad daylight, just fighting in the streets. Yeah. 100%.
Got another cameraman. He's coming in from long range.
Big kick.
How'd you bump on that on outside concrete? I wonder how much they had to pay for this. What do you think?
This would have cost a fair bit because they're not even close to the arena now. They're in, other premises, etc. So they'll have to go and have a conversation after and apologise. Unless they're going inside, they might have had to have done a bit of. They might have had to have had a chat first. To be fair,
then you got somebody who's trying to sneak get on the camera.
TV time, don't he?
That's one thing you don't see in many days.
There's the bouncer getting rid of him.
You don't see that many days, do you? Yellow Pages. And a quick pick up. For Al Snow. Few handshakes And a kick. Ooh. This got to have been pre-planned. There's no way that this was just on the fly.
No, they would have had to have had a conversation with this venue beforehand. And they probably just said, listen, the guys are going to come in, do what they do, and then we'll pay for any damage they do.
Yeah. You on the cake. There you go. They're brawling again. Ooh. Definitely pre-planned. Especially for weapons. Chain included.
Choking him with a chain. And they're not even in the same venue now, Matt Burns. Then people who paid the tickets watching this on the screen.
No, I know what you mean. They paid good hard money. Oh, moonsault. Boom. Going through. And they're going through the back way.
Oh, it's him with the bottle. Basically glassed him at this point.
Pretty much. Oh, nice stick.
Road dog gets him the night stick. And now he's got pool balls. And Al Snow wins the hardcore title from the big boss man.
Are we going to say the night stick or are we going to say the balls to the balls?
I mean, Al Snow looks like he's running back to the arena.
Well, he's got to get his belt, hasn't he?
Oh, yeah, true. Literally running across the road.
Look both ways.
And Road Dog's running after him. And who's here now? Who's fighting now?
Stevie Richards.
Stephen Richards and the Blue Meanie.
And the Blue Meanie.
Wow. Oh, they were messing with Pepper. They were messing with the dog.
Give my dog back. Nick, come on, you got to feel sorry for that guy having both of his crutches taken off him and broken right in front of him. Where's the dog?
Mankind and Governor. You know what happened?
I find so funny.
Go on.
That Mankind doesn't ask about the match, he's asking about politics. Well, we don't talk about politics here. Anyway, moving on.
No, this is supposed to be your escape from all that stuff. I've just hit an advert, but it was Mankind and
Jesse the Body Ventura.
Governor Jesse Ventura at the time. And I'm just going to have to sync up. So it's a good job, Matt Burns. We've got the clock on the screen because after this advert, I'm going to have to get back to.
They are showcasing the Lions Den cage right now, but it's not. It's not right now.
No, I believe we've got the women's championship first.
Yep, we do. One fall.
It's all Formula One on this advert, though, Matt Burns. Go. Make sure you pay for a better version of Netflix than what I've got.
I've got mine. But right now, we've got.
Tell you first, Matt Burns, because what I need to do now is sync up. And that means I need to find what the clock says in the corner just here, which is currently at 58 minutes and 11 seconds. And I just need to catch
15,
up.
16, 17,
there you go.
18.
And catch up where we are. So in case you're looking to sync up, we're currently at 58 minutes and 22, 23, 24 seconds. And what they're showing us is Sunday Night Heat 2 weeks ago. And it's Tori getting the word slut and skank written on her by Ivory, who's the current WWF Women's Champion. And Tori obviously challenging here Ivory for that championship in a deeply personal issue. Here comes Tori.
With Tim White as referee.
Tim White again. Tori sprinting to the ring.
Oh.
And there's Ivory straight on the attack. Ivory, one of the more underrated workers of not just this, but any women's generation, I believe. A great run in prior to her WWF career. Obviously was part of the Glow. Yeah, I nearly called it World of Sport then, but that's something different. Yeah, Glow, which you can watch the series on Netflix, I believe. I think it's still on there. The retelling of those amazing stories. But then also, a WWF career that is turned her into a bona fide Hall of Famer, not just in this iteration, but also in the fabulous Right to Censor iteration that she did as well.
Yeah.
And if that happened, I would not be able to concentrate. Ivory sending Tori off the ropes. It's a bang in the sternum, and Ivory goes down. And I can't see this match lasting too long, Matt Burns, because I don't think they ever gave the women long at all. But I'm interested in what the finish is here, because I don't remember what happens to the women's title in this era. I remember Sable having it, and then Sable eventually lost it to. I thought she lost it to Tori.
Now,
at this point, we've got Ivory as the champ. Who knows?
How long do you think this match is? Put your predictions in.
3 minutes, maybe, max.
Okay. I know the answer, so I can't put my prediction in.
You can tell us at the end, because I'm not even sure how long you've been going for, but it hasn't been long. And Tori's just showing how green she is here, because this isn't very good at all, to tell the truth. Ivory's doing her best with her, but Tori's so new to wrestling, really struggling. Face buster there by Ivory.
Because
a couple of snapmares here.
I wouldn't say it's not. I would say more of a hair mare.
Yeah, maybe. Certainly dragging her by her hair.
Get over there. Not copyrighted.
Good question, actually, for the chat, that is. How long is this match? I'm going to ask it right now. How long do we think this women's championship match is? You tell us, guys. If you're watching along live, get it in the live chat. If you're watching it back, get it in the comments. Near fall there from Ivory on Tori.
With a sneaky chop in.
Big spear. Big chop from Tori on Ivory. And whoa.
Alley-oop.
The alley-oop. Yeah. Well remembered. There goes Tori with a crossbody. Ivory kicks out at 2.
It's almost like you're the king and I'm JR with all the move, the name of the moves.
How long is this match? I'm guessing about 6 inches.
And the match is over.
Very good. Very, very good. How long was the match, Matt Burns?
If you had on your cue card 4 minutes and 8 seconds.
4 minutes and 8 seconds.
You'll be the winner.
And now she's ripping her top off. Now, hey, up now. Ivory ripping Tori's top off. And is that Luna? Luna comes in.
Luna Vachon.
And Luna, legit one of the scariest women I've ever seen in real life. I went to watch her wrestle Klondike Kate at the Vicky Hall one year. And
we were there.
I realized she scared the absolute bejesus out of me.
We were there, yeah.
Now we've got The Rock backstage with Michael Cole. And The Rock later tonight, and probably in our second part of this, will be wrestling Billy Gunn in that match that we've been talking about for the last couple of pay-per-views. So we'll see the build-up to that as well, which we can talk about. We think we'll be back on Wednesday or Thursday night, Matt Burns. That's about right, yeah?
Yeah, that's about right.
We've got one more match to watch on part 1, Matt Burns, which will be the Lion's Den match. So what I'm going to do is it's time, because technically it's the main event.
I like how you've made...
You always stand up for the main event.
I like how you've made, halfway through the show, the Lions Den weapons match, and made it, part 1 main event for us.
That's it, man. I got my bestest DX stuff on, which isn't related, but I just like pointing it out. And you know what? We've got loads of our own t-shirt designs, Matt. All you got to do is check out the website, theburningtruthuk.com, and you can get all our designs, including the It's Tiffany Time t-shirt, which is our homage to Tiffany Stratton. It's Tiffany Time. We've got the Don't Forget to Be Awesome DFTBA t-shirts, as well as the 2 thumbs up extra t-shirts. We absolutely love. There's a link itself on that website, and find some cool things. And I'm up. We're up and we're ready for the main event. As The Rock finishes his promo with Michael Cole. And what's Billy Gunn got going on here? He's got somebody under a sheet. I'm not sure what that's all about. But at some point, we're going to get Billy Gunn versus The Rock.
I'm looking at this right now. I'm just thinking to myself, why does this sound a bit hillbilly? But here we go. Hang on. Ken Shamrock can survive a car attack?
Yeah.
But Austin can't? What's going on? The weird thing about it is both of these people were considered legit tough men in the locker room, weren't they? Did you hear that, Scott?
Yeah. Sorry.
They were
go again, Matt Burns. No, I didn't hear it, mate. I'm sorry.
They were both considered legitimate.
Barratt, world's strongest man, and possibly the world's most dangerous man at this point, Ken Shamrock, versus Steve Blackman, a legitimate martial artist with a serious background in lots and lots of different types of mixed martial arts.
Although, have you seen him lately?
Yeah.
He hasn't aged much, has he? It's just almost like he's just become more crazy.
Absolutely.
Steve Blackman.
Yeah. Absolutely. Properly. He looks a bit like remember the film Santa Claus with Toy Story? What's his name? What's Buzz Lightyear's name in Toy Story?
Oh, Tim Allen.
Tim Allen, yeah. The Santa Claus with Tim Allen. That's what Steve Blackman looks like now. Like he's got the white beard, the white hair. He's like.
Are you trying to say that he's basically taking out Tim Allen from the Santa Claus?
Yeah, that's what he's turned into. We got Ken Shamrock in the green trunks, shutting the door of this lion's den. A completely different feel to a professional wrestling ring. This is much more mixed martial arts, and the weapons are around the top of this cage structure, Matt Burns, and the for you to fetch. So we've got nunchucks, we've got kendo sticks, Singapore canes, we've got all sorts of stuff like that. And
the difference is the nunchucks come out of his back pocket.
It's safe to say they just want to take each other out, these two. And it's not going to last long if Blackman keeps hitting him with nunchucks like that. Using them educated feet, Shamrock takes him down into a leg lock.
It's in tight, but good push off.
The main difference between these is Shamrock is a technician and a grappler, and Steve Blackman is much more of a striker.
Yeah.
So we have got a mismatch of styles in this. And if Blackman can, like we saw there, if Blackman can stay far enough away from Shamrock, he can put him in some real danger. But if Shamrock gets close and hooks something in,
definitely. They've both got their own battle plans. Ken's got to get up close and personal, while Steve Blackman's got to use the weapons and keep his distance. Use his strikes. But look straight away there, an armbar clean in. He's got to get himself out.
Yeah, that's it. I think that might be it.
Nope.
He's escaped. And if this was a quote unquote real MMA match, they would have been over there because there's no way you would have released that. But we're trying to make it as entertaining as possible.
Yeah. The one thing that makes me wonder right now, I can guarantee you there's no give in that. So when they're landing right now on the floor right now, that line's down, it's going to be hurting. Because even though it's got the different angles and everything, there doesn't look like there's much flex in the canvas.
No, not at all. It seems like it'd be tough as all boots, mate.
Oh,
straight into that cage. Oof.
To be honest with you, there could be something underneath that could be making it a bit more safer, but even so, that's still going to sting.
And just a reminder, guys, this is going to be our last match on this stream. After this match, we're going to pause. We're going to come back on Wednesday or Thursday night with our second part, which will give the rest of the matches on this card, which, if you don't mind me running down, Matt Burns, while we're here, we've got Test versus Shane McMahon in a love her or leave her match surrounding Stephanie McMahon, which is brilliant.
It was also known as
versus King X-Pac tag team title match that you talked about earlier on.
Yeah.
We've obviously got The Rock and Billy Gunn in a kiss my ass match, whatever one of them looks like. But it's fair to say we've been looking forward to that match for months. Legitimately, we've been looking forward to it for months. And then the main event, which I'll be standing for again because that's our role, we'll have the WWF title defended in a triple threat match with Jesse Ventura as the special guest referee. That one is the champion, Stone Cold Steve Austin, defended against Triple H and Mankind. I mean, how does it get any better than that?
Epic. Now, you said the love him or leave him match. It's also a Greenwich Street Fight as well.
Yeah. I didn't see. Yeah, sorry, that's not in my notes, but you are right. It was a street fight, yeah.
Right now, I will say, as you can see, he's using, as we said earlier, the battle plan of Steve Blackman coming into effect right now, using the weapons, keeping his distance, using them.
And then I've got one more question for us tonight for the live chat, Matt Burns. And that is, who was the tougher legit fighter? Shamrock, Blackman, Barratt, or Burns? See their stance. See their stance. Blackman now, he's going to choke out Shamrock with that stick. I don't know what else called. It looks like a stick to me. Shamrock's got the crowd behind him, though. Fair dues.
But here we go. Oof!
Oh, brilliant. Great forearm, that.
Fair play to get the... yeah. Fair play for being able to do that.
Yeah, 1,000%. I mean, there's no ropes, there's no turnbuckles to climb on. If you want to get some momentum, you want to get high, you've got to run up that mesh cage, and that's not easy.
No.
Shamrock,
especially when there's no footwells.
Blackman.
Big back body drop.
And I'm just going to cover some other points now, Matt Burns, just so we can make a sharp exit at the end of this. But we would really like you to find us on all the socials, guys. So if you type in The Burning Truth anywhere on X, Facebook, Blue Sky, Threads, Instagram, I'm sure we're on all that stuff. All you got to do, TikTok, yeah, all you got to do is type in The Burning Truth and look for the championship belt above our heads and behind Matt Burns' beautiful face. If you find that championship belt, you've found us. You'll get notified of all the streams, etc., that we do. Also, please subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and every single one of you that presses the button helps. It's free to do, so just get on with it. Hit the like button, share it with your friends. We'll love you forever. That's how this works. And get your comments in. We want to know, what did you think of 1999 SummerSlam, specifically this first half with this Lions Den match, as Shamrock and Blackman ducking each other's kicks, and then a big enziguri from Steve Blackman. It's also fair to say, Matt Burns, that we can get on our website, theburningtruthuk.com. Everything also on there as Blackman picks up a kendo stick, including our written blogs that we do, including all the videos that you see on the YouTube channel, our merch page, some news, and loads of other stuff that we chuck on there too. So you can also find out everything. theburningtruthuk.com. Don't scrimp on that, guys.
I will say, don't scrimp on this because you'll see me wince like I was just dead.
Yeah,
the exact same wince I just saw from Blackman hitting.
Most importantly, get in the comments or in the chat. Who was the tougher legit fighter? Was it Blackman? Was it Shamrock? Was it Barratt? Or was it Burns? We'll find out at the end of this year when we've done the predictions.
Yeah, I can't say this. It's going to be really, really tough if one of them decide to answer and say, I accept your challenge.
Yeah, I'll let them crack on. I'll let them fight it out with you, Matt Burns.
Peace, I'm out.
Blackman sucks. Favorite Steve Blackman moment in wrestling, Matt Burns?
When he wore the cheese.
Oh, the cheese was good. Oh, and there's that belly to belly from Steve onto Steve Blackman from Ken Shamrock.
He means business.
Steve Blackman moment is when he hit Shane McMahon with the kendo stick and he fell off the top of the SummerSlam cage the year after this. So SummerSlam 2000, I think that is. Oh, what a shot by Ken Shamrock. Wailing on him with that kendo stick. And don't anybody ever tell you that they don't hurt Matt Burns.
Well, they do.
This one's going to hit him right on the head.
And to answer your question,
he's a dangerous man.
To answer your question and to fact check, it was next year.
Yeah, SummerSlam 2000, definitely.
Yeah.
Shane McMahon versus Steve Blackman.
For the hardcore title.
Wasn't for the title. I didn't know that. But that is roughly, it's around now. I take almost a year's break of wrestling. And it's SummerSlam 2000 around when I pick it back up.
Ooh, interesting.
So anything we watch after this one for 99,
it's going to be like...
It's actually after Survivor Series 99 that I kind of lose interest.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner.
And there we go. Shamrock gets the win. Well, yeah,
knockout.
It's actually around like Survivor Series 99 until SummerSlam 2000. That sort of not lost interest, but lost it. Well, I wasn't watching it anymore. It wasn't available to me on TV. So
it was just because the convenience, because at the time it wasn't as open as it is right now.
Yeah. It wasn't on Netflix for everyone to watch, mate.
It was like cable television, wasn't it?
Yeah, difficult.
Pay-per-view.
If you didn't have Sky at that time, you were buggered.
No, buy your pay-per-view now.
Right, and we're going to give it a pause at 1 minute and 18 seconds. So in 1 hour and 18 minutes. So in about 5 seconds, we're going to give it a pause. And when we come back on Wednesday or Thursday night, we're going to come back at 1 hour and 18 minutes. Matt Burns, anything else you want to tell everybody after I've told them about the socials, I've told them about the website, I've asked them to like and subscribe, I've asked them to leave a comment, which is who's the tougher legit fighter, Ken Shamrock, Steve Blackman, Scott Barratt, or Matt Burns?
I'm not getting involved. I'm just horrified I'm not getting involved in that. because my health insurance doesn't cover it.
No.
Well, I've got to be shrewd. I've got to be honest. But anyway, other than that, I will say it is most important to, until next time, stay fired up, stay passionate, and remember, DFTBA. And in case you don't know what that means, it of course means don't forget to be awesome.
And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you. Part 2 of SummerSlam 1999, and things are going to get even wilder. Title matches, bizarre stipulations, and one of the most chaotic main events in the Attitude Era. Let's press a play. Hey, it's Scott Barratt, and you're back with the burning truth. And I'm here once again, and I said it the other night, but the man who puts the slam in SummerSlam, it's Matt Burns, everybody.
I'll try and get the...
okay?
I'll try and do the...
Okay, let's try again. Oh, just not listening.
We'll have some banter and some laughs.
How are you, Mike? Okay.
I'm good. I'm really good. At the moment, the one thing I'm actually concerned about is yourself.
I'm all right, mate. We don't need to trouble the world with my bad back / ribs. Everything's going to be all right.
I've heard of falling down and everything, but falling upwards.
Yeah, well, yeah. It was I took a tumble, let's say. I had a bit of a Humpty Dumpty moment, but we'll be okay. Life moves on. How are you, mate? You're okay though, yeah?
I'm good. But as you just said, life goes on. But if anybody wants to send a message and show some sympathy to Scott, please put it in the comments.
Nice one. Excited for part 2 of SummerSlam 99?
I actually am, because I will say we had some unique matches from the first half.
We did.
Especially with the Lions Den match, the hardcore match, where if you're a paying fan, you're watching on a TV screen.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
But at least the TV screens on the modern era on the modern era are a bit better than the TVs back then.
1000%. We've got 4 quality matches to finish this tonight. We've got Test versus Shane McMahon in a love her or leave her street fight match. We've got Kane and X-Pac versus the unholy alliance of The Undertaker and Big Show for the tag team titles. We've got The Rock versus Mr. Ass Billy Gunn in a Kiss My Ass match. And the main event, a triple threat special referee match with Jesse Ventura featuring as the special referee as Steve Austin defends the WWF Championship against Triple H and Mankind. How about that?
That's it. And the funny thing about it is, this is how prepared I am.
Hey, he's got his takeaway ready. I love that, Matt Burns. I had a yogurt not long before we went live, so lemon cheesecake, lovely jubbly. How do we do the watch along, Matt Burns?
Very easy. Here's how it works. Get your SummerSlam 1999 ready on Peacock, Netflix, DVD, however you watch, as long as it's legal. Cue it up to the very start of the event, usually, but in this case, it is started at 1 hour and 18 minutes.
Because that's how far we got on part 1.
Correct. And if you haven't watched it, what are you doing here? Go back and watch that first,
Absolutely.
then come here. But if you're on the actual audio podcast, you'll probably just be streaming straight through.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
we've got about an hour and 20 minutes left, right?
It's about that, yeah. And of course, when we count down 3, 2, 1, play, hit play at the same time as us. From there, we'll guide you through every match with live reactions, insight, and some classic wrestling trivia, and even talk some modern.
Absolutely. And the great thing about this system, how we do the watch alongs, Matt Burns, is obviously we've got the clock on the screen just there. So if you have any issues with your stream, you can just sync back up with us at any time. And hey presto, you can watch SummerSlam 99 with us, which is really exciting. Also, we'll be reading that out live at different intervals throughout the show. So that if you are listening to it on the podcast, you can do the same thing there too if you haven't got the video up in front of you. But why wouldn't you want to? Because, I mean, look at us, two really handsome men. I think that's enough time for everybody to have got SummerSlam loaded to 1 hour and 18 minutes. If you haven't, pause now and go do it. And if you're ready when I am, then we're going to hit 3, 2, 1. Oh. And we've got Shane McMahon on Sunday Night Heat attacking somebody. And Test's on his way to the ring right now.
Interview's over.
Interview's over. Underrated entrance music, this.
Did I find so funny? Years ago when I first watched this, during the first time round, I didn't actually realize that the actual song is just people saying, "This is a test."
Yeah. Over and over and over again.
This is a test. This is a test. I will say this to you. I feel sorry for both competitors in this match.
Why?
They're both fighting. Right, in regards to Stephanie McMahon, in regards to Stephanie.
Yeah.
And she ends up married to Triple H.
Yeah. And he takes out all the Mean Street Posse, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah. But I will say, Test is not a small dude.
6'6". Big, scary man. Feels weird seeing Shane McMahon come out without the "Here Comes the Money."
Yeah. But this is the Silver Spoon era.
Absolutely. And the first question I want to ask tonight, Matt Burns, for you and anybody watching live and anybody that will watch this back and wants to get it in the comments, did Test deserve a bigger push after this storyline? I know what Shane McMahon says. No chance in hell.
Yeah. It's weird.
I think about all the times they tried with Test. So they tried at this point. Yeah. And then they tried again around the invasion angle time. He won the Immunity Battle Royal, if you remember rightly, Survivor Series 01.
Yeah.
And then a few years later, they put him with Stacy Keibler. And then he ended up in that terrible tag team with Scott Steiner. But they did try a few times with Test, and it just never seemed to work out for him.
I could say a really bad joke here, but I'm not.
Go on.
Maybe they were testing things out.
Oh, terrible. Trying to get comfy. Oh, down they go.
I think with it is, he's built like he is built.
And we're going to give you, yeah, he is. We're going to give you your first audio check here, guys. If you are syncing up with us to watch this on the audio or live, clock in the middle here. It says 1 hour, 21 minutes and 47, 48, 49 seconds. That's where we are on the stream watching SummerSlam 99. Test versus Shane McMahon. Test got his ribs bandaged up just like me and gives Shane McMahon a huge big body drop. Come on then, Matt Burns. What have you had?
Oh, I've got literally just chippy. A classic chippy.
What have you had? Fish and chips? Fish cake?
I've got fish cake, sausage, chips, peas, gravy.
Fish cake, sausage, chips, beans, and gravy.
No. Not beans, gravy and peas.
Oh, peas and gravy. Okay, fair dues.
I'm not that insane.
No, peas and gravy's nice. I don't think I'd have beans and gravy. That doesn't sound good.
No.
Mind you, I'm not a big fan of the fish and gravy combination either.
It's fish cake, though.
Yeah, I suppose. We just had them fighting in the audience there, but we're getting back into the wrestling arena now. And Test catches Shane McMahon. And gives him a horrible power slam on the outside.
Oh, that did not look friendly.
It kind of brings me to another question that I wouldn't mind asking you, Matt Burns. And this one is, this one's around Shane McMahon and his crazy bumps. And the question is, and it's going to be a close one. This, not that because that's the same question I've just asked you.
God's test.
Yeah,
you got me wondering.
The question is, who do you think's taken crazier bumps? Is it Shane O'Mac or is it Jeff Hardy? Obviously, we saw Jeff Hardy on part one. He was Stephanie's loving it. He gets thrown onto the Mean Street Posse. Obviously, we saw Jeff Hardy as part of the New Brood earlier on in the show.
Yeah.
But we haven't quite got to the point now where Jeff Hardy is the...
the odd thing about it is, I've already got my answer already. The answer is simply Shane.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
I just think about Jeff coming off the ladders, coming off hanging from the belts. Obviously, came off the balconies. He'd come off the stage a few times, just like Shane did.
Not as high as Shane. The fact that Shane was willing to jump off the Hell in a Cell willingly. Not once. Was it twice now?
Yeah, at least twice. And I tell you what Shane did have on Jeff Hardy. Shane did have that car battery attached to him.
Oh, yeah.
Not that for a minute I think that was live, but it's still funny.
It was on Raw live, but not live as in the actual battery.
Oh. Oh my God. Shane just absolutely took Test out with that picture, and there's glass everywhere, for God's sakes, as Jim Ross said.
What hurts right now, what's hurting Test right now is a non-wrestler is manhandling.
Mike Curie counts the 2 Test kicks out. I mean, that's the great thing about it being a street fight, though, Matt Burns, because they can get away with some of that when it's a street fight.
To a degree. That's the one thing you can say you got to say with Shane. He was athletic. He has tried to be athletic more recently.
What on earth did he try there? I only ever see Shane go for the. I only ever see Shane go for the elbow drop. What was that he tried there? It was like a
Twisted Bliss.
No, it was more than a Twisted Bliss. It was almost a. What's the
AJ.
Yeah, what's that one called?
Spiral tap.
Yeah, it was almost a spiral tap. He's one rotation away from a spiral tap.
What do you call it? The Shane tap.
The Shane tap.
The Shane tap.
Oh, don't it hurt? Oh, the Shane tap. Oh,
Shane tap. There we go. We've got Test throwing some big bombs on Shane O'Mac right now. He's got the advantage, but oh,
is that a big boot to the referee?
Yeah.
Again, I am sorry if you're watching this and thinking Scott really looks like he needs the toilet. I've got 2 cracked ribs at the minute, and I'm just trying to breathe through the pain.
It's not helping out making him laugh.
No, laughing's not good, mate. We need to have a very boring podcast tonight.
Can't be humorous.
Very
because it's no laughing matter.
A very boring stream we need. This Test just wails on Shane McMahon outside the ring with that stop sign. Oh. Big slam on the outside to Shane McMahon from Test. I didn't think this match was going to last that long, you know. Seems to.
I find even more funny.
Pardon?
I find even more funny.
What?
The fact that Shane O'Mac has got his T-shirt on that says "I've passed the test."
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, he always did stuff like that, didn't he? X-Punk, etc. We saw that at WrestleMania.
I find this funny. Have you seen what happened on AAA?
Is this the Finn Balor thing?
No.
Okay, go on then, because no, obviously I don't. Although, hold on, Shane's getting to the top here.
He's going to go for his leaping, his leap of faith. Ooh. I will say this. You know how on TV, it's always the Spanish announce table that goes through?
Always.
On the AAA event, they changed the table.
Oh, it's the English announce table.
They made it the English one.
Great elbow drop from the top to the table on the outside. Test went straight through that table.
Ooh. Good aim. Good aim from Shane as well. Because if he was literally 1 inch to the side, he would have been on the edge of that table. Because look, did you see what I mean? If he was literally to one side, he would have been in deep trouble.
Yeah. Shane covers Test. 2 count. Test kicks out. The match continues. And the Mean Street Posse have gone as well. The refs just got rid of them. So.
Oh
No, Pete Gas hits Shane, and Test hits Pete Gas with the big boot. And now we've got the cover. Test is covering Shane. And was that Rodney? Pulls Shane out. And Mike Chioda is not happy. Referee watch.
Joey Abs.
Oh, that's Rodney in the ring.
Yeah.
So every time I take a deep breath. Oh, and here come the Stooges. It's Patterson and Briscoe. Where are the players, sir? Gerald Briscoe, man. Oh, if you want to be hooped, you be hooped.
What I find funny is you think the Stooges will be on Shane's side.
Yeah.
Here we go.
And here comes the pump handle slam.
Oh!
Here comes the big elbow from Test. Classic. Oh, yeah.
I forget he used to use that as a finish.
Yeah, and he could hit it from so far away as well.
He's got the legs. He's got the height.
And there's Stephanie.
Babyface Steph as well.
Yeah, absolutely. She's very young there, though. I mean, I doubt she's even 21 there.
Choice words, JR. Choice words.
Absolutely.
I think you just heard them yourself.
Stephanie McMahon is happy. Watch this elbow, though, Matt Burns, from the top, 3/4 of the way across the ring, drops that elbow. Phenomenal. Ridiculous that in 1999 we had a lover or leaver match with a brother versus a boyfriend. Right, I've hit an ad here, Matt Burns, so I'm going to have to use the clock in a minute and sync back up. But if you want to talk us through what's on the screen.
Right now, we have got KNX back. You know, the match graphic, KNX back defending the WWF Tag Team Championship against the Unholy Alliance. We're now doing a vignette. Taker saying how much he hates everything.
Right, let me sync back up now. So we're at
Taker with X-Pac. Here comes his brother.
$136 and $5, and here we go. We've got this hype package now with the Unholy Alliance coming together.
Dominating Kane right now. Absolutely. I'm actually wondering which match. Is this the match where Undertaker has to sort of rein in Big Show? Or do you know about that story?
One,
Do you know about
no, I want you to remind me.
the story? Is Big Show was being too much of a big guy and being a bit more heavy-handed per se.
Right. Throw in a few potatoes.
A few of them. And Taker, instead of tagging him as usual, was trying to get it across. Stop throwing potatoes. But at the same time, he's like, he's a big dude.
And I think this is one of 99's tag teams of the year here, Matt Burns. X-Pac and the Big Show, X-Pac and Kane.
Yeah. But you make me laugh about it more than anything.
What?
How he got the message to Big Show to stop throwing potatoes. He full ball slapped him.
I'm not surprised.
The Taker just slaps him one. As if to say,
So,
ease up.
ease up. There's something about Kane saying suck it. I should have put my DX top on again today.
Suck it.
Yeah. Again, if you're interested in wrestling t-shirts, you can visit theburningtruthuk.com. We've got a merch store there, including Matt Burns' favorite DFTBA. Don't forget to be awesome, where you can get yourself that beautiful design. There are some others. Our It's Stiffy Time t-shirt, modeled on the famous It's Tiffy Time, because we love Tiffany Stratton, and the Excelsior Two Thumbs t-shirt too, Matt Burns. Thanks for
Representing.
it out for us there, yeah. And now we've got the backstage segment here, interview with Michael Cole, X-Pac and Kane.
And that's a young Michael Cole.
Yeah, very young Michael Cole. And here comes Kane. And I think this is where they cut it so that goes bang, fire, and then it's break it down. Brilliant.
I remember during this time, people were talking about Kane having green gear.
Oh, yeah, there's always that rumor in there about the green gear, but it was never true. I mean, if only. It would have been cool.
And even now, with all the Kanes that we've got, we still don't have a green Kane.
Who's your favourite Kane? Oh, hold on. No, bear with me. Bear with me. I know what we're going to do here. The question is, Matt Burns, who are your top three Kanes?
Does that include the original Kane?
Yeah, you can have the original.
Well, the original's going to have to be on there. But anyway, I think I'm just trying to think of where to go with this right now, because it's like, do I go down the full jokes one? Honorable mention right now. And one of them I'm about to say is definitely not advertised for kids.
Come on.
Because we have first name Co, second name Kane. I haven't said them together on purpose. Right, there's that one. There is Kane Dingle.
Yeah. So cocaine, King Dingle.
And there is the fake Kane that's also come around, that was also on WWE at the same time as Kane was there. So there's that one. So number 3, I'm going to go with Game.
Gain is a controversial topic, but yeah, fair dues. I get it.
Just for the laughs.
Yeah.
Followed by, and we can't say his former name because we don't want to be sued.
So
because he is now known as Blue Pain.
Blue Pain, yeah, the one who started off all these offshoots of Kane.
And of course, the number 1 Undertaker, the Kane. I mean, I'm just joking. It is, of course, the original Kane.
I like that. That was Matt Burns' top 3 Kanes. I would have gone with Blue Kane, then Cocaine, and then eventually I'd have probably gone with Kane.
However, one more honorable mention, and this will make you laugh, so brace yourselves.
Kane the Undertaker.
There is Michael Kane.
Yeah.
Somebody actually did that.
Ow.
I did warn you.
You're not supposed to blow the bloody doors off.
And that was even said as well.
Some people, Master Wayne, just want to watch the world burn.
Of course, my name.
And here comes Kane now against his brother, the Undertaker.
As I said earlier, jokingly, originally, Kane was meant to be Undertaker's real name. It was meant to be Kane, the Undertaker.
Yeah, that's RoboCop Kane. We've got May Eunice on the chat again, Matt Burns. RoboCop Kane. Next big question I want to ask, though, if I'm totally... Thanks for commenting, May. Make sure you're answering all the other questions and putting in the chat. And the next one that's going in there now is, do we think the Big Show is still finding his feet here in 99? We've got this X-Pac and Kane versus Undertaker and Big Show match.
Yeah.
You think, yeah? Show you
he was. He was, because at this moment in time, he'd been mostly in WCW, where he came in, become a world champion instantly, and sort of... They didn't exactly teach him on how to be the presence that he should be.
Yes.
And I think with the WWF/WWE, they did something really clever. They paired him with people like Kane, Big Show, so he could learn to be the big man and doing less. Because in WCW, he was hitting all sorts of, like, drop kicks and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, he was. You're right. Saw him do kip-ups and all sorts in WCW, didn't we?
That's what I mean. And right now...
I always remember when Goldberg hit him with that jackhammer.
And the scary thing about it is, he actually said he trusted Goldberg with that jackhammer and knew he could do it.
Yeah. And the jackknife he took from Nash as well.
Which was actually a complete mess up.
It was close, that one.
Yeah, it was a mess up. It was actually a mess up. Because when he went for the lift, there was mistiming and everything. So that's why it ended up being worse than what it was. Because Nash even said after, he says he checked up on him, is he okay? And even Big Show even says it was scary because he sat there and thought, have I broke my neck?
Really? Now we're at 1 hour, 45 minutes and 46, 47, 48 seconds as the Big Show is hammering on Kane. We remember that Big Show only debuted for the WWF in the February of this year at St. Valentine's Day Massacre. Still very new to the company at this point.
Yeah.
Kane only been on the scene for a couple of years. Undertaker obviously debuted in 91. And, X-Pac, formerly the 1-2-3 Kid, has been around at this point. He's been WWF, WCW, and then this is his second stint in the WWF. So we've got loads of experience in the ring, but also loads of inexperience.
Yeah.
I think I finally found a comfy spot. I don't know how long it'll last for.
Don't look a guest horse in the mouth. But right now, Big Show was having to learn quite. Fair play to him, he had to learn a lot on such a short time.
Yeah. And he'd been around before, hadn't he? But
yeah,
in WCW. But this is a different ball. This is the show, isn't it?
Yeah.
Kane catches the Undertaker with that big foot, and then they're now just exchanging right hands. And I'm telling you, these men, I would not want to throw right hands with either of them.
Nope. Oof. Now, when you're looking at this match, you've got to be sitting there thinking, Big Show is going to be getting tagged in by Taker, and X-Pac is the hot tag? Boom.
Here comes X-Pac taking on the Undertaker, throwing right hands, and now those educated feet.
I think that was really, really clever there, because X-Pac's not going to try and go strike for strike, as in hand to hand with Taker or Big Show. But it got a little bit too close there. Classic tag team right now. But, ooh.
Kane's going to go and save the X-Pac from the Big Show here. You're Lebner scared to death of the Undertaker in the ring.
Wouldn't you be?
Oh, 1,000%.
Oh, that's a rough landing. I feel as though this match is now turning into a bit of a smodge.
Yeah. We've certainly lost control.
I don't know if you got all of it. Can you imagine being dropped by Big Show?
Can I imagine being dropped 7 foot? No, I can't, Matt Burns. Oh my God, he's huge.
The fact that he's just thrown X-Pac in the ring over the ropes.
Madness. And, he's got him in the bear rug now.
Classic way to apply it. Oh! Modified choke slam.
Bomb, really. Choke bomb, really, wasn't it?
Yeah. For me, finish. That's a finish bomb. And then
huge right hand from Kane. Oh, I didn't see the low blow.
And neither did the referee, even though he got slightly distracted by Taker, I think.
And now we're going to get this hot tag for the Brothers of Destruction.
Nope. Oh.
Didn't get. And there's another low blow. And the ref just let that one go.
I'm just checking. I just had to check. I was like, is this a new disqualification?
No, Earl has just decided to let that one go.
It's personal. And I bet you he probably sat there and thought, Edge Pack's that little. Come on, I've got to give him a break. That, I will say, was impressive. But deep trouble. Oh!
Bronco.
Oh dear.
Big Show's up now, though.
Ooh.
Choke slam.
And Kane's been thrown into the steps.
And that's got to be all.
Game over.
That's the tombstone. And Kane couldn't get there. And we've got new champs. Undertaker and Big Show are your new tag champs.
But right now, you can see Big Show looking a bit furious. But what it is, there's actually a fuck up that's happened in the match. But they managed to cover it to make it look like it was like an experience.
Yeah. He's not happy with him at all there, is he? Luke's storyline, but equally, they covered it in the storyline, but it doesn't look storyline.
Yeah. But the good thing about it is, whether it is, Taker helped Big Show at a time when he needed it.
Yeah, 100%. And this was before, Big Show eventually had loads of problems with his weight over the years, didn't he? Continually struggled to keep the weight off. And at 7'2", that's going to be difficult enough. But this is probably the best he looked in his WWE run.
Not quite. I think he has looked better at other times.
Do you think?
Yeah.
And here we go. It's time for Mr. Ass. Billy Gunn.
Who's on the rise?
Well, he was on the rise until a promo a few weeks ago. Do you want to talk us through that, Matt Burns?
But it wasn't about him, Mr. Ass. I thought it was Jimmy or Billy. It doesn't matter.
And the big question is, Matt, is this Mr. Ass, Billy Gunn, and The Rock feud, is this the worst follow-up to a King of the Ring win ever?
It didn't exactly help him, did it? If anything, it absolutely buried his credibility.
Absolutely. But by the end of the year, he's back in tag team action.
Yeah. Now, bear in mind that what I find so scary is near enough every King of the Ring winner technically almost became a top star.
Yeah.
Which
Mabel and Owen Hart being the exceptions.
There is very few, but Owen because of the situation.
Yeah.
Mabel, it's Mabel, and the fact that Mabel's was his own.
Right, hold on a minute, Matt Burns. Who's this woman he's got in the ring? Or is that whose ass The Rock's got to kiss if he loses?
The loser.
Oh, wow. I mean, I'm sure she's got a great personality. And everybody's ready for The Rock now.
To answer the question, it was the worst feud follow-up. Owen Hart was because of tragedy.
Situation, yeah.
Mabel's was his own fault because he caused injury after injury. Whereas with the Mr. Ass gimmick, Billy Gunn, the problem I have with it is it wasn't necessarily his fault entirely. He was booked in a bad situation.
Yeah. And here comes The Rock.
He hasn't done too bad for himself, despite of it, though.
I mean, he's still going today, Matt Burns, and this was 26 years ago. And Billy Gunn's still an active competitor in AEW right now. So, I mean, he looked after himself and he continues to do great things in the wrestling business. So,
Fountain of Youth. Fountain of Youth.
Fountain of Youth. Ooh. And The Rock versus Billy Gunn is the SummerSlam match that The Rock really didn't want. And I think this is the first time, really, if I'm quite honest with you, Matt Burns, I'm not a huge fan of the Rock these days. I think as a character, I think he was fantastic. I think his mic work was, the best in the business as we went into 2000, 2001. But I do think he's guilty of holding other guys down so they didn't take his spot. And I think this is the first time we see that against Billy Gunn. I think The Rock killed other people's momentum for the sake of his promos sometimes. And like I say, I think Billy Gunn's the first time we see that actually happen. And Billy Gunn's been so giving here. I mean, he's selling like an absolute champ for The Rock. So you're saying, yes, this was the worst follow-up to King of the Ring win?
Yeah. I just realised, me as I was talking then, my mic was muted.
Oh, I did. Do you know what? It's because I'm watching them. I'm not watching you. But we've just had a comment in from Nick Tidoro, who I believe is the entire reason we do these watch-alongs these days. So thanks for your comment, Nick. The Rock almost killed Y2J, but it was still the best debut segment in history. I agree, Nick. I think you're right. He nearly killed Jericho on his first night as well. Luckily, Jericho equally one of the best promo guys in WWE history. And that leads us on to a nice piece of news from this week, Matt Burns.
I can see where this is going.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about it? Do you want to talk about the potential? So apparently, Jericho's AEW contract is up in December, and there is big talk of a return to Titan to the WWE. How would we feel in 2026? It would be about a Jericho return to WWE, Le Champion.
It'll be good, but I feel as though he will reinvent himself again.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. The thing is with Jericho is that, like, if he comes back in January, it would be for the Rumble. It would have to be, and the problem with it is it would have to be nostalgic to begin with, which would mean going back to an earlier gimmick.
Now,
Nick
the real question...
Nick says, I say bring him back. He's super entertaining, can provide a lot on the mic. I'm with Nick.
Yeah. Now, the real question is when exactly does his contract come to an end?
Well, we just know sometime in December this year. So we don't know exactly when.
There's a reason why I'm saying this.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if his contract ends before the final date of a certain...
Oh, yeah, that'd be nice too. That would be nice. Here's something else I was thinking about. The reason I think Jericho's such a good call to debut at the Rumble is we know my thoughts on the Rumble being in Saudi next year. So the January Rumble is going to take place in Saudi Arabia this time.
Which means we're going to have a lot of big names.
Well, it's not so much that, but like some of the more indie-rific potential surprises, the likes of a Matt Cardona, they won't have the same impact they would have in the States. No. So if you're going to do something like that, if you're going to do surprises, you better focusing on real nostalgia that those fans will know.
Yeah.
And Jericho is perfect for that.
Yeah. Because
and he did this before, right? And Nick's got it here, actually, Matt Burns. Sorry. He'll be in the Rumble. He's returned there before, if I recall. Absolutely, Nick. He has. He's returned at the Rumble once before, at least once, maybe twice before.
Yeah, he did.
Thanks for your comments, Nick. It's really good of you. Thanks for joining the stream. We enjoy your company on these, and we read out all the comments. So keep getting them in. Great stuff, guys. Greetings from the USA. Got a channel of my own and a show Friday 6 Eastern with my wife. Call in themed. We have a few friends from overseas that call in. Pop by sometime. Yes, Nick, we might do. I'll let you know what we're up to on a Friday. We tend to post on a Sunday or a Monday night, and where we do these watch-alongs in two parts. Normally, we come back and finish on a Wednesday, but we've always got content going on the page at least once a week, often twice,
or even sometimes more, depending on schedules. Because we sometimes even do reactions.
Yeah, reaction videos. We do interviews, all sorts of stuff with local talent from this side of the pond. But greetings from the US, from the UK rather. Don't mean to spam your chat, just like your stuff, and love chatting wrestling with you all. Yeah, us too, mate.
Spam away.
Getting them in, yeah. It's not spamming. It's a conversation that we want to do here. Community chatting. Our long-term goal is we've got enough people on these streams that we can, fill it with a conversation on wrestling. And the show will be led by the guys in the chat. That's the dream.
Oh, that is the dream. And the thing is, listen, don't ever apologize for speaking, putting your opinions. We want to hear your opinions. We do.
So we talked a bit about The Rock, right? And we talked a bit about Billy Gunn beforehand. And I would like to come back to Billy Gunn, because the question I would like to ask now is now specifically, could Billy Gunn have made it as a top star? Imagine he didn't do this feud with The Rock, and he didn't get his momentum cut from under him. What do we think about Billy Gunn as a top single star? Could he have made it?
I think he could. Personally, I think he could. I think he was better than what people give him credit for, because he was such a good seller.
Yeah. Great athlete.
Great. No, really. And it's a lot more difficult. And the fact is, he still looks almost the same now.
Yeah. And he's got charisma for days.
Yeah.
Nick's opinion differs, Matt Burns. Nick's saying his character was awful and he wasn't even that good in the ring. I don't know if I agree with that. I think he was sound in the ring.
Absolutely sound in the ring. Don't think there's ever been a complaint in regards to him. And the fact
he's got charisma out the wazoo. He might not have been a great promo guy, but I think he's got charisma for days. Oh, interesting. Solid, yes, but not great.
But look at the talent.
Like
but right now,
Nick, I feel like you've soured on Billy Gunn.
Well, I'll say this: Luke right now is against The Rock, who's putting himself more over than Billy Gunn. When you're in that situation where someone is not wanting you to go further because they want to save their spot, that can hinder you.
Absolutely.
Because regardless of it, you can sit there and say he's not solid. You can't just blame him as well. You can also blame his dance partner. His opponents.
With saying that, the tag team was so good. The
Yeah.
New Age Outlaws, that anything he did as a single star would have been seen as, oh yeah, but the tag team was better. It's a little bit like, for me, that's a little bit like Jeff Hardy. The tag team's so good. Anything he did as a single star for me, I preferred him as the Hardy Boys. Maybe that's just how it works with Billy Gunn. And we hit the Famous are there. So we hit The Rock with a finish, and I guarantee he's kicking out.
It's almost like, well, another case in point.
Oh,
another case in point is
his lady friend. Can't believe I'm watching this. Can't believe I'm watching this woman pull a skirt up so that Billy Gunn can try and shove Dwayne The Rock Johnson's head in. Oh, and it gets reversed. Billy Gunn's face is all up in her pants.
So right now,
and there's the rock bottom. And now we're going to go straight in for that people's elbow.
He wasn't a big physical. He's taller than most.
Yeah.
He's actually bigger than The Rock.
Nick. The Smoking Guns had a manager, Sonny. DX had China. He always had Road Dogg. He needed a manager to do anything, and he wasn't a super big talent physically that it would help. I mean, he's a big guy. But The Rock's a big dude too, to be fair. But I don't know if I agree with that all the way.
No.
And I get that he isn't as big as a Vader, Lesnar, Undertaker, or Kane, but he is as big. He's the exact same height as Hulk Hogan. And I think he's got a much better physique. So, I mean, that's debatable, obviously, depending on what you like. But The Rock got the win there over Billy Gunn, and that's the end of the feud, and that's pretty much the end of the Billy Gunn experiment.
Yeah, pretty much killed. And the funny thing about it is,
to get to the main event scene, those guys needed all of that. He's like Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler, I think, is a different issue. Dolph Ziggler is in the same ilk as Finn Balor or X-Pac, where they are too good at their role to be moved up. So they become so good, they become a utility player.
Too good at selling.
And it's not just selling for me. It's they were too good at making other people really good.
Too bad we don't have call-ins. They just put in.
Yeah, no call-ins on the watch-alongs. Maybe on a different stream eventually, Nick. But yeah, we'll certainly look into it.
Maybe, but at the same time, I'm getting some ideas.
Nick, we're always looking for people to interview. Maybe you want to come on and we'll talk to you about wrestling for half an hour. Maybe in the future.
You might have actually inadvertently give me an idea. I might run past you after this episode, after this part.
And now we're watching this hype video. Sorry, Matt Burns. Watching this hype video now for Austin, Triple H, and Mankind, and it all revolved around China for a lot of this. Ooh. And this is pretty much the split of China and Triple H. They have the match, and then Oof.
Was this during the time they were still dating? That's what I'm wondering. Or had they broken up?
Yeah, I think so because I think so. Because they didn't actually start dating until much later. It was like 2002 when they started dating. The Triple H and Stephanie, that is. And this is when Mankind got involved. Again, if you're watching the stream and you want to watch along with us, we're currently at 2 hours, 11 minutes and 56, 57, 58 seconds. So you can watch along with us.
Yeah. So have you just done the clock watch or shall I do it for us?
I've done it just,
yeah. Awesome.
2 hours, 12 minutes and 13, 14, 15 seconds. 15. On the clock just here. Yeah. I can't, honestly, mate, I can't move without stating. Nick, we're on Twitter. Yeah, you can find us on Twix. We're at TBT Live UK. TBT Live UK.
Nick, absolutely been great having you here listening in. If you got to run, you got to run. Do what you got to do. But if you want to come back, even though we're already aired and everything, put your comments in. Give us your hot takes.
Absolutely. And we're on to the main event here, Matt Burns, which is exciting. Normally, I would stand up for the main, but I'm sure you can
cut him some slack.
Sure, you can forgive me if I don't do that tonight. Jesse Ventura, the special guest ref on this one. I keep going back to that because what a huge deal it was at the time. He was the sitting governor of California.
But right now, you got the double pin. Who won the damn match?
The commissioner, Shawn Michaels, the special guest referee, co-owner of the WWE, Shane McMahon. Can't agree. Well, that's why you need a special guest referee. And I've just hit another ad, so I'm going to use the clock above to resync up.
Here it comes, Jesse, the Body Ventura.
And the big question for this match, Matt Burns, that we need answering, and I'll give you a few minutes to think about it while we watch the entrances, but was Triple H ready to be the WWF champion in August of '99? I'm not convinced, but I mean, I want to give you a couple of minutes. I want you to give a couple of minutes to think about it. Try to watch these entrances.
No, trust me.
I'm using that clock to sync back up now, Matt Burns, at 2 hours, 14 minutes and 25, 26, 27 seconds as we go into main event time. Literally 24 minutes left on this SummerSlam pay-per-view, which means they give the triple threat match good time, right?
Yeah. I will say this to you now, that question you've just thrown at me, that has been a question during watching it when it was happening during this time. I have had many, many arguments with.
I can imagine, because
disagreements.
We have got a lot of mutual friends who are big Triple H fans.
Yes, and it's the one that you're thinking of.
Oh, listen. It's going in the desk isn't even going up. That's not me. That's the Netflix stream.
Yeah. In case you're wondering, Gav.
Yeah. I've had the same conversation with Dave.
Yeah.
And here comes Mankind.
Do you remember the results of this match or not?
I do, but I do want to watch it. And I love that he comes out in the shirt and the WWF tie.
Yeah.
I think they swerved him, tell the truth, because, let's talk about it when it happens.
Yeah.
Just in case anybody watching along hasn't seen it before.
And if you haven't, how the hell have you missed it? Great.
Absolutely.
For me personally, Triple H at the time wasn't ready at that time. There was something missing at the time, which is understandable. He was top tier. He was great. He was in the upper echelon. He was ready. He could have taken it.
I'll give you some examples of what I think. So at this point, when Scott Steiner over here making his way to the entrance.
That's Triple H.
Are you sure? Because he's got the Scott Steiner thing on.
No,
it does look like the chainmail. The chainmail's very Scott Steiner. Anyway, so the point is, I think Triple H winning the title at this point would have been very similar to Edge cashing in on John Cena for his first run.
Yeah.
Edge wasn't quite ready. Almost there, not quite ready. But also, I think, how do you get them ready? And I think sometimes just putting the belt on them does help. The alternative here, and let me give you a different version, is when you give it to them too late. Like, we waited too long to put the title on Batista, for example. And although it was a good win, it felt too late. So there's two schools of thought here. Do you give it to them too early and let the belt help them get over? Or do you give it to them too late? And it almost feels like it's a bit anticlimactic. Again, just my opinion.
There's a name I'm going to throw in right now.
Yeah.
That could end up in the too late category. L.A. Knight.
Yeah. Again, I think the time is now for a world title win. Not so much a WWE title win, but for a world title win, the time is now for LA Knight.
He needs the win now while it's red hot.
I don't know if he needs it. I don't know if LA Knight winning a world title long term will change his fortunes and his career path.
It might not,
but it would be a shame if LA Knight finished his career, because he is getting on and had not become a world champion. And the roof on this building is going to go off when that glass shatters. It's the soundtrack to Holy Shit.
Oh!
Look at that. And I reckon there's 30,000 strong in that arena. In fact, do you want to find out how many people were there, Matt Burns? Because that's how many people just went absolutely wild for the Texas rattlesnake.
17,370.
All right, I overestimated, but from Victoria, Texas.
However, bear in mind, I'm going to include the buy rate of the millions of fans that were watching, which was about 600,000.
The thing is, I mean, Austin was so hot at this time, and
I think the tagline for this event is very true.
And that was
an out of body experience.
It's I always think WrestleMania 15 and Backlash 99 are the quintessential WWF attitude pay-per-views, but this one's been very, very 99.
Very good.
It's been very attitude.
Yeah, it's very attitude, because right now you've got a triple threat between Austin, Triple H, and Mankind.
You'll be okay. 2 seconds, Matt Burns.
Yeah, it's not a problem. And I'm just going to say this right now. Triple threats are usually two villains against two heroes, against one hero. It's not normally two heroes and one villain, like it is here now. Because you've got the heroes technically double teaming the villain. And even Mankind hugging Austin. Nope, never mind. Triple threats are always difficult, I will say. Now, Mankind just gone over the top rope in a unique way. I thought to myself, you don't normally go over that, but it's also just leapt at Austin, and Austin ducked. Fair play to Mankind for getting that high to go over the ropes. But right now, it's brutal. It's a great triple threat. You go into it. Boom. Mick Foley getting some of his licks in on Austin. Nope, reverse. Ooh. Austin, reverse Irish whipped Mankind into the ring and then clothesline him down. But Triple H stepping in to absolutely beat down on Austin. Sneaking in, here comes China sneaking in. Sort of, is she going to be the one to take out the Mankind effect? Which, she's just got involved. Jesse didn't see it. But it doesn't matter because it's triple threat rules, which means there are no rules. Because if you disqualify one, then, who wins? Jesse the Body warning China, you better not done anything. Triple H with a steel chair. Bam! Right in the hip. Oh! That's got to hurt. That's got to hurt. Now, what I find funny is, did he hit him with a chair? It's like he's going to disqualify him. He can't disqualify him. But he can change the way he sees an individual. The classic facebuster by Triple H to Mankind. A steel chair shot to the hit. That's got to hurt. That's got to hurt. But right now you got Triple H, absolutely terrorizing Mankind. Or as we now know him as Mick Foley. But for this event, I'll be dubbing him as just Mankind. For now. Mankind with the mandible claw.
Here we go.
China's in. Oh!
Reflection on 1999 pay-per-views, WWF. They absolutely love a low blow. And Ventura's getting rid of China.
Get her ass out of here. What makes me laugh is right now is technically if she doesn't leave, they can't disqualify Triple H.
It's a triple threat.
Yeah. But I think that's what was so good right now. It's like Austin was so good because when he's right next to that camera, he brings that aggression.
Right. Last question for this event. And we're not going to be able to answer this until the end of the match. But the question is, did Jesse Ventura add to the match or was he a distraction?
You want me to answer now?
No. I want to watch it and talk it through as we go, I think. If that's okay with you.
Perfectly fine. No, because what I was going to do is give me answer now and then check to see if my answer is the same later.
Oh, yeah, go on then.
My answer now, it feels as though it's more of a distraction at the moment.
Right.
At the moment. But we'll see how it goes.
I would like Matt Burns to let everybody know, just while we're on the stream here, about our TikTok. So if you are following us on YouTube, fantastic. You get all the streams, videos, etc. beamed straight to your subscriber our page. If you're subscribed, you get all the videos sent straight to you. If you're not, you're missing out not just on all those videos, but on our shorts as well. So from these videos, we make loads of shorts. And if you don't use YouTube at all because you're listening to this on the podcast, but you do use TikTok, we're also posting our shorts on there each and every week. So you can get yourself over to our TikTok, which is at The Burning Truth. I'm just checking that because I know our TikTok is slightly different. At The Burning Truth 251. You can find us on the TikTok there, and you can watch all the shorts on there too. So another way.
The more you know. Now, right now, you think Mankind tagging with Triple H. Okay, but if you knew later on the feuds that them two would be having right now,
yeah,
you wouldn't think that them pair would be together, sort of. But here we go. They're battling it back out again. Woof! Oh, I almost forgot a part of this match. Hey, Scott, I almost forgot a part of this match where Mankind does the cannonball to the floor.
I don't remember that.
He just done it and for the life of me,
I don't remember it from before this though. I don't remember that as an important spot for the match, but I know it looked rough.
It looked rough. But the thing is, just before you did it, I thought to myself, does he hit the stairs or not? And he is crazy enough.
Absolutely, he is. And now Austin taking Triple H over the barricade. And we're into the audience again. And this isn't maybe the third or fourth time we've done this on the show.
Now, the thing is, earlier, this is probably their way of making up for the hardcore match that went outside.
Yeah, probably. We're going to get a pile driver here. There's no way Austin's taking a pile driver on the concrete.
Ooh. But Foley is, Mankind is willing to take a back body drop off.
Well, we know the answer, don't we? Foley is God.
Yeah, Foley
is good. One or the other.
It's both.
Well, yeah, you're a big fan, aren't you? I respect his work.
Oh, you mean Mick Foley? Is in Mankind?
Yeah. Just Mick Foley in general.
Yeah. I feel as though he might not have been the most athletically gifted. What he put himself through.
Oh, yeah. A double hard guy, double tough. Absolutely, 100%.
He isn't hard. He isn't double hard. He's double hard.
Yeah.
The H is silent.
Austin now just throwing bombs to Triple H and Mick Foley.
Yeah. The scary thing about it is, you know what? I know earlier I said I was going to refer to him as Mankind. As Mankind. I can't. It's Mick Foley.
Yeah, it's changed over time, hasn't it? Like, that'll always be Triple H, no matter how much he tries to call himself Paul Levesque. And Austin will always be Stone Cold. But Mankind, because he played 3 different characters and then had a new lease of life playing himself towards the end of his career. Yeah.
Yep.
I always refer to him as Mick Foley now. But I will always remember him as Mankind in this era, just because it's what I always remember. I don't remember, like, I remember Dude Love and I remember Cactus Jack, but I always think back to the Boiler Room Brawl matches with Big Show. Chair shot to Steve Austin. Boiler Room Brawl matches with Big Show and Undertaker. I remember the Mankind in the corner pulling his hair off. Obviously, the Hell in a Cell with the Undertaker. The Rock and Sock connection.
I told you about that chair.
We've got a special guest ref here, but Ben Shaw is literally here to count the 3, and he's just not into it.
You used that chair unfairly. I forgot about that line. The body rules. The camera.
No. And we're going to get Jesse and Triple H might start here. Is Jesse going to hit Shane? Jesse can't hit Triple H, but can he hit Shane?
Will he need to? No.
Big stunner. Shane McMahon, really underrated stunner. Now Jesse's throwing Shane out to the garbage. And Shane's been ejected by Jesse the Body. And Austin fell out the ring.
Yeah, I was just about to point out, he's actually stuck. Would you believe he's actually stuck? That's what you call a moment. The fact that you got that excited, Shane getting thrown
they're both
out.
leaning on the ropes at the same time, isn't it?
Yeah.
And he's laughing about it now, but
you've got to. You've got to. Now, what I find funny is Jesse's counting, but wouldn't that mean you can't have a knockout?
Yeah, well, rules are wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff.
Who's getting the sock?
And Austin goes
What's
low.
worse? Having the sock
or the fingers?
Or the mandible claw?
Oh, the leather strap or the sock?
Yeah.
I'd rather have the sock than the leather strap.
What I find so interesting right now is, even though technically the whole counting while they're both down doesn't work in a triple threat, he's got the crowd into it.
Yeah, that's it. It just adds something, doesn't it? And you've got to remember, Matt Burns, this is the really important thing that, we go back to 1999. Triple threats were still relatively new.
Yeah.
To the American audience. So triple threats weren't happening in the US before ECW. That's true.
Is that a cold hard fact?
I believe that might be a Scott statistic. Triple H gets the pedigree to Austin. And Mankind takes out Triple H. Foley with a double arm DDT to Austin. And that's a 1, 2, 3. New champ. And that didn't feel as decisive as I remember it feeling.
It didn't.
I'm half wondering if that's a botch. I mean, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But
right.
And just like that, your new champion, Mankind.
With the smoking gun belt.
The smoking skull belt, yeah. It's on my list of belts to purchase, that is. And now Triple H taking out Austin.
Do you know when the first triple threat was for WWE was?
Pardon?
Do you know when the first one was for WWE?
Triple threat.
Yeah.
Go on.
June 23rd, 1997.
Yeah, so that makes sense then.
And one of the competitors in this match was involved.
Triple H.
Yeah.
That was a guess.
Owen, Triple H, and Goldust.
Oh, right. Okay. So it felt strange, the finish, but it was only because there had been a lot of politicalness going on in the day before. So apparently Austin did not want to lose clean to Triple H in this match.
No.
And that's why Mankind was added and then was the one who beat Austin for the title.
Yeah.
He was trusted as the transitional guy, the company guy, to get the belt from Austin to Triple H. That's why, and we won't watch this because we only watch the PLEs, the pay-per-views currently. But the next night on Raw, Triple H beats Mankind for the title. That happens like tomorrow. So that's why it looked a bit messy. It wasn't necessarily that it was a botch. It was just political, not clean storytelling.
Okay.
And it was a compromise because Austin apparently refused to lose to Triple H. So there you go.
Right.
And that is the end of the stream. I'm going to make sure I turn this off before it starts to play SummerSlam 2000. Nobody wants that. Certainly not for another 12 months for us anyway, Matt Burns.
No. Well, yours is try and play year 2000, not mine try and play me. Try and play me in 1998.
Oh, you're going backwards. Mine's going forwards.
I feel like I feel like a Huey Lewis in the news. Got to get back in time.
Hold on. Oh, I made a mistake there. That's all you're getting. I picked it up and then realized I didn't know Huey Lewis in the news back in time.
Right.
For those who don't know, I've cracked 2 ribs. And I've really struggled tonight, but thank you for bearing with me, even if I have looked like I've been in pain for the entire stream.
Now,
Matt Burns, what did we think of SummerSlam 99?
I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think the ending match was just dampened a little bit because it was a bit of a schmozzy.
Yeah.
To answer the original question that you asked of Jesse Ventura, I felt it was half and half.
Yeah.
Because
having his moment with Shane McMahon definitely helped.
Yeah, it did add to it.
And China.
But then it sort of took away a little bit at times when he didn't need to. But it's fine. It's the nature of the special guest referee when it's you got to take into account that yes, he is a former wrestler, but at the time he was a governor.
Yeah, a very, very on-trend political. You know, he was in the zeitgeist at the time, wasn't he? So
yes.
he was a big deal to have on the show. I also think what's interesting is the bit that I suppose didn't add to the match is when he wouldn't count when Triple H hit Mankind with the chair. And I know that led into the Shane McMahon moment, but I don't. That was the bit I struggled with watching. I think that was where it went too far. We could have had the China moment. We could have had the Shane McMahon moment. I don't think we needed that bit.
I feel as though it could have been a slower count.
Yeah.
Why are you doing it slower? You hit him with a chair.
Yeah. That would have been better than just him walking round the ring, swinging his dick, which is what we got. That's basically what he was doing, right?
Oh,
that is basically what he was doing there, right?
you're best old duck because I'm about to swing mine.
Exactly.
That's all I heard in my head.
So I think for me, Matt Burns, I'll go first with a rating this time. I think the whole show. I think my favorite match that we watched was probably the tag team turmoil. Although I did enjoy Jeff Jarrett and D'Lo Brown as the opener too. Honorable mention for X-Pac and Kane versus The Big Show and The Undertaker. I would probably give this 2 out of 5 bangers.
We don't normally
I don't normally go that low for PLE's WWE, especially
we don't do halves, do we?
No, so I would say 2. But I think Al Snow Bossman out of the arena didn't really add much. Ivory Tory was crap. Ken Shamrock versus Steve Blackman in the Lions Den was okay. Test versus Shane McMahon was okay, but it was just okay. Kane and X-Pac versus The Big Show and The Undertaker was perfectly acceptable wrestling. The Rock versus Billy Gunn was a missed opportunity. And then that finish felt, for the Stone Cold Mankind Triple H match, just felt wrong. So for me, I'm going to say 2 bangers.
I was leaning towards a 3.
Were you?
Was. Until I had the flashback memory of the whole smodgy finish of the end. Straight to 2.
We're agreed on 2 bangers. Lovely. Well, it's been fantastic watching SummerSlams with you, Matt Burns. This feels like it's 3 SummerSlams in 3 weekends, really. 2025, 1992, and then 1999. So thanks for joining me. And thank you all at home or wherever you're watching, in the car or in the rain, in your bed or in your shed, wherever you're watching. Thanks for watching.
In the light, after dark.
The painkillers are kicking in.
Anyway, let me go to the spiel for us quickly because one of us has got full faculties. Don't forget that we are closing into 1,000 subscribers. If you haven't hit that button yet, now's the time. Help us hit that milestone and keep growing this wrestling community, because we absolutely appreciate you. We absolutely love it. The fact that we're building such a great, amazing wrestling community with the Burning Truth. In case if you want to find us on all of our socials and everything, just type in The Burning Truth and look for the belt. That's either behind me or above us. Please do. And of course, you can also check out our website, which is www.theburningtruthuk.com, where you can actually see our blogs. We've also had some viewers. We've done reviews. We've done many things. We've also got some of the actual streaming stuff on there as well, past, present, and future. Well, soon to be future on there as well. And of course, we've also got the merchandise. Of course, if you want to help us out, because let's say this: when we put this out, we're not charging. We don't.
Absolutely, yeah. And any money that we do make on the merchandise, etc., just goes back in to try and make the channel as good as possible. So,
and that's what we're here for.
Yeah,
that's what we're here for.
Microphones, the software that we use for the streams, etc. So,
it does help out. Anything that and if you want to show us some love, we massively appreciate it. But absolutely. Now is the time. The end is near. But hey, until next time, stay fired up, stay passionate, and remember, DFTBA. And in case you don't know what that means, don't forget to be awesome.
Have a nice day.